30. 30, 30. Hi, welcome to another episode of That's the Thing 2 Overture. It is episode 30, and it is Thursday, August the 10th.
Or Friday.
Oh,
Probably
30.
Thursday, though. It's probably Thursday.
Yeah, it's probably Thursday.
It's probably Thursday. So anyway,
It's hype!
Evo was really good this year.
It was great.
God, it's so funny.
It was really good this year. I want to talk about the thing that made me queasy about Evo. And not like, I actually had some like other thoughts, but like the positive queasy, which was that Wolverine Iron Fist setup.
Oh my god, I loved it.
Yep.
Every time I saw it, I was like, ugh, that's nasty. And
Yep.
I mean, because like we've seen lightning loops, we've seen the Morrigan doing her like bullet hell with doom missiles, we've seen all that, but there's something about like Wolverine's doing that cross up and Iron Fist is showing up, and it's like, how do you block it? And the answer is, I don't know.
Yeah, and it's really good because Wolverine was it Wolverine Dormammu?
Wolverine, Dormammu, and Fire Fist. Yeah.
Yeah, like they don't care about their wall bounce. So like it's just the rest of the combo is just regular Wolverine ass combo, but he gets a wall bounce. Easy confirm. Bub.
Yeah. It was really...
And then it was heartbreaking when he dropped the level 3.
I know. Oh.
Like he Iron Fist did the run back. He did it.
He did. He came back.
And then all he had to do was the super hard link after level 1 super to low Rekka to level 3, and it was too hard. Which everything is much harder on the main
I know.
stage.
I'm still loving
nerves.
Hulk, Hagar, and Sentinel.
Yeah, Team Big Body. Team Game Blue River.
The true champion in my mind.
No, except KBR is apparently kind of a shit bag.
Well, you have to be to play Marvel. That's part of like the charm.
That's not true.
That's
Look
part
at
of the
skin.
Okay.
This skin's mayonnaise.
Okay, so
the game has to have a little fuckery.
This skin stood up to LTG for the kids.
Okay, but I'm just saying, Marvel, you need the ghost of Marvel. That spirit is still there. It needs to be there. It's that rawness. Like, that's like, I remember because it was during the Dragon Ball Fighters, whatever, where I stopped watching that, like the grand finals, because it was taking forever, because that game takes forever.
Yep.
And I just watched like
boring.
Marvel. I just watched Marvel. Like
I did the same thing. I went straight to the Marvel pools. I'm like,
yeah, Marvel pools is way better, and it was
my god,
because you're seeing all like the nasty teams that were like
seen that like dirty. What was it? Rocket Raccoon.
Well, it's kind of like
Morgan.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like far enough into Marvel's life cycle that if people are still playing it, they can just block the dirty shit.
So new
and
dirty
so that
has
means
to be
I can play whatever character I want. If I can block it, I can play what I want.
Like, I thought that Chun-Li Morrigan Phoenix team was sick.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that is actually the best team in the game. Ryan LV is a great player too, but
I think if executed correctly, that is the best team in the game. Like obviously you can't just roll up and start doing the Chun-Li nonsense.
Yeah.
But if you can do the Chun-Li nonsense, it just goes forever and builds level 5, and then
Yep. And it's also like, I've seen that. I know what everyone at home listening. Drew, how does that team fight Ori Doom? It fights it because Chun-Li has a triple air jump.
Yeah, she
does that, and then she gets hit by missiles, so then she can stay in the air longer and just keep calling Morrigan and building 5 bars to Phoenix. Or TMC Infinite.
Yeah. It's one of those things where, like, I know it's the sad state of video games, but like I'm glad that Project L feels like there's some filthiness in there. Like I want some filthiness in my fighting games.
I mean, Street Fighter 6 has that too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, Street Fighter 6 was great.
Yeah.
It was great. I would say like overall
My God,
Street Fighter
that
6.
Blanca.
Yes.
Yeah,
He came out wearing the white beard coat.
Yep.
I love that.
I was like, "Oh, this is our hero."
Yep. Minna gets it.
Minna gets it. And he was
I started out watching the finals like, okay, it's probably going to be like Punk up to the end, and then maybe like, hey, hopefully Tokido gets it all the way to the grand finals.
I was rooting for Modern Man Hitani.
Yeah, yeah.
As a fellow modern man,
There
I'm
you
like,
are.
there we go.
That modern Chun.
A modern man is there, and that made me happy. But no, I was rooting for him because I watched him. God, what was the last? Like, I watched him win with like Blanca and
CEO.
yeah, CEO. I did watch
Yeah,
that.
he won CEO.
And I was like,
I really thought because Punk was coming in to Sunday basically undefeated.
Untouched.
I was
Hadn't
really
lost a
expecting it was
single
gonna
match.
be. Yep. I was fully expecting it was gonna be Punk Minna finals.
No.
no,
Turned it around.
Nope.
Oh my gosh.
it was
Nope.
it was good. Because I like Minna's I like on paper with my game theory of like I play Blanca to knowledge check you, and then if you know how to deal with it, I'm gonna play Luke. Like my brain's like, oh, that's such a good strategy. That's such like the pool destroyer of like, okay, here it comes.
Not to be a hater, but I also like it because it's like, okay, Luke was in the like unlimited beta or whatever, and then Blanca wasn't in the cracked beta, so Minna can't be accused of being cracked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, the Blanca stuff he was doing was nuts.
Oh my gosh.
That was stupid. That was
I saw him.
Apparently,
Like, I can't remember which match it was when he first got someone in that wall and started using his little Blanca chan.
well, yeah, he did
I'm
like
not-
4 up balls or some garbage. He just kept doing it.
It's fucking insane. Oh my god.
It's the best fighting game combo is one move done like 4 times in a row. I'm gonna lay it down.
it's no, you solve it. You solve this.
It's like, oh, you see it really hard. No, I'm just gonna hit you with heavy punch 4 times in a row. Deal with it, and you're just like, ugh, oh, it's so nasty. I love it.
He could not deal with it.
No, yeah, that was good. My opinions on Mortal Kombat 1 have changed slightly. I'll admit. I'm still not going.
My opinion's on.
Oh, yeah, you go.
Yeah. No, you're good.
Like because I've realized that I don't care about the gameplay at all about Mortal Kombat 1, even though it does look a little faster. Mainly because like my revelation was I liked playing Mortal Kombat and knowing how to play it, so I could play with Eric in real life whenever he wanted to play Mortal Kombat. And now that doesn't exist, there's no reason for me to do so.
You're free now.
But I am excited because it made me realize that the inevitable Wooly and Reggie story playthrough of Mortal Kombat 1 is going to be a really good video. I'm going to enjoy
that'll be fun.
I'll enjoy, because that's the part I'm going to enjoy seeing. Because I got into a talk about, like, Havoc, who was revealed, and, like, all that stupid Mortal Kombat Armageddon garbage. And I'm like, yeah. There's still some love for it, even though it's trash. I want to know about Melina getting infected with the Baraka virus that turns you into a Baraka.
Yep. That's an interesting way to go. I like that Baraka is now like a hero of the people.
Because I was talking, and it feels like what I want the twist to Mortal Kombat 1 to be is that Garrus talks to Liu Kang and says that like your universes keep failing because you keep making everyone the good guy, and that it was revealed that Mortal Kombat 1 is Liu Kang's 12th attempt to do it because he keeps having to like reset the world because
I'd
I
love
think
that.
12. I think 12 is too few.
well, because it's Mortal Kombat 12. That's
I
the
know,
joke.
but I still think that's too few.
But yeah, like, because to me, that's like the idea where Liu Kang would be like, oh, I'm going to make everyone the good guy and it's all going to work out. But every time he does it, it just fails miserably because
Like
everyone's the good guy.
Liu Kang, you're working in a Mortal Kombat center. You can't. I don't know what. Everyone was evil in the original run through for a reason.
And I think that's, to me, that's like my theory of what's going on in Mortal Kombat is Liu Kang keeps trying to make everything good and it just fails every time. And eventually
Yeah, I think that would
it's
be
gonna
funny.
go nuts. Because to me, it's like that makes sense of why he's like the idea of like why is all this hyper violence still happening if you're in Mortal Kombat and you're an ideal like because ideally Liu Kang is like the Shaolin monk. It would be like, oh, everything's peaceful, it's all good. But
Everything's peaceful and nice. Why are y'all murdering each other so hard? We have peace.
you can't fight the
I don't know,
nature of the world.
I mean, we know Shang Tsung's in this one, so that might be the Liu Kang's finally like, screw it, we're putting Shang Tsung in.
Well, I feel
I
like
don't know.
also
I gave
that's
them.
like Havoc,
They had
Movado,
teased and didn't
whatever.
want it.
Where you have like, all right, here's this zombie chaos man that rips off his own arms to fight you. Is that evil enough for all my friends to be good guy? Reptile's a good guy now. Is that enough?
If I keep pulling trash out of the can and putting it on the table, can I make an evil person a friend?
Can we pick up Jaffic?
Jareth?
Yeah, Jarek or whatever. No one cares about Jarek. We'll put him over there.
Look, is Shao Kahn a good guy if I put Jarek on the table?
Can I put like Shujinko?
Is Kano going to be a good mercenary?
No, because
I
he's
don't
from
think
Australia.
Kano's gonna exist.
No, of course not.
No, he exists as the cameo. Maybe that's why
Yeah, I know.
cameos exist, because all the bad guys are cameos, so technically they're there, but they're not actually there.
Eh. Loopholes.
There you go. But yeah, I liked Guilty Gear. I liked watching that.
Oh yeah.
I hate Happy Chaos.
I agree. I think
Listen,
Fucking
there's too
God,
much.
that Nago run was great
Yes, it
until
was.
he hit the wall called Happy Chaos.
Like,
I like that no one cared that Leffen won.
well, it's good to have a villain.
Yeah.
Your scene
No, it's
needs
not even that. It's
villains.
It's not even that it's a smasher one. It just no one cared. It's not like they were booing him. People would boo F Champ. F Champ's an actual villain. This is like it's Leffen. Who cares? Get out of here, big Left.
I still like the idea of just like characters who are like, yeah, get out of here. No, like when I say characters, I mean the people playing, not the actual character.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see Tekken. I saw the last. I saw like Arslan win.
Yeah.
Of course. The
champion.
Yeah.
Eternal champion.
Yeah, he's the king of Tekken.
Yep.
The Pakistani king. All right.
Which I love the King of Tekken has a KOF name.
Yeah. That's very true. I didn't see KOF either. That was like the one I missed like all of.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, same.
There's a lot
I have
of
not
mirror
watched
matches.
15. Yeah, no, that's one reason I haven't really watched a lot of 15. It's been a lot of Cronin, Bijanet, and maybe pick your third.
I feel like some of that is just because of these are games on their like in cycle that have been quote unquote solved.
But it's not 15. It's like 2 years old at most.
Oh, I was meaning more like Tekken 7.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
you meant mirror matches in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's.
I thought you meant KOF 15
No,
specifically.
I just meant like in general. Like whenever I see a mirror match, I'm kind of like, eh.
I'm trying to think.
I like.
Fighters, Tekken 7,
Well,
Marvel
Fighters has
vs.
been like all
Capcom.
mirror matches the whole time.
Well, as we
It's been like
it's the 2 Fusion Gokus and then someone else.
yeah, basically.
no, I think you mean the 2 Fusion Gokus and Android 21.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, or it's just I don't know, man.
So like I don't know. I've never cared about that game. It is well documented and well known. I think that game is trash.
I wished it was better.
I think it should have been a KOF style game. I stand by that. I think that makes way more sense for Dragon Ball Z to be KOF style.
I think if
fighting.
the characters had half as much health, the game would be a lot more interesting.
I think they could deal twice as much damage.
That would. How about both?
Yeah.
How about both? Make it a real nasty game.
God, I remember still just arguing someone online of like how flaccid it is too when you knock a character out and then it does the little cutscene, and it's like, so I don't get anything for KOing a character. I don't get to impose a mix-up and it's like, yeah, it's like you already KO'd someone, you already have an advantage. I'm like, no, that's stupid and that sucks.
See, what I would have done is had it where, depending on how you KO them, you either get the cinematic or like the. So if you did like the level 3, you'd get the cinematic. But if you just did it like a regular combo or something, then that would encourage you to like. You can do like suboptimal damage or whatever to get the mix up incoming, but you know. That probably wouldn't work. Maybe Project L could consider it. But yeah, like it was good Evo.
Yeah.
I liked it. I enjoyed it.
A lot of good announcements.
Yep, I went from probably not getting Tekken 8 to now I'm getting Tekken 8. Because they put in a Peruvian, less hot, but seemingly better Raphael from Soul Calibur 2.
I'm still on the fence with Soul Calibur. Not Soul Calibur.
Tekken 8.
Tekken 8. Because like
But she got all the twirls and stuff that like Soul Calibur 2 Raphael has, but then she has like built-in counters and parries and grapplings.
It has to be like
and coffee.
I need the online to be good, and I need to be in the mood when it's out. It has to be a combo.
Well, just go ask him. Say, hey, when are you putting it in? So he can scream at you.
Yeah, there you go. I thought Aki or whatever is like another damaged.
I'm excited for Aki.
Crazy that they made Fang but good this time, and I'm like, okay. You did like the Fortnite twist where like the Fortnite skin economy is like top tier is a franchise that you like, and then second tier is make them a cute girl. And it's like, all right, we have Fang. How do we fix this? Like, what if she was hot? It's like, okay.
That's what Ultra David would always say. Like Street Fighter 4 Dan. It's like, this isn't a bad character. And in fact, if this was a character named Danny and she was hot, people would be laughing her.
It's true.
It's
true.
Look, we can fix her, all right?
We could. There's like a tweet that was like, girls that like you think you can fix them but are better broken. It was like Jury and like Aki or whatever.
Oh God.
It's like you think you want to fix it, but no, you don't.
All those weirdos screaming in chat.
Oh yeah, they need it. That's part of the appeal. That's why Street Fighter is the whole package. Like you need that guy who's like in clan Jury feet to be there because he populates the matchmaking. It's very important.
Isn't it like not only the like number one, but it's like the number one and number two most popular like populous clans are Jury feet?
Oh, it's probably a lot because I think like there's several maxed out Jury feet clans. I'm saying that's just how it would be. You gotta deal with it. That's how your game works. That's how you get that 2 million sales.
You gotta expect someone to get on the online with mods.
Yeah.
And oops, there's that Chun-Li.
I
No,
thought that was funny.
no.
You love to see it. You love to see someone just exposed to the world. You're like, yeah, we know
Shout out
some.
Scoocha Bailey. Do
Yeah.
y'all remember that?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember it. He likes what he
Bailey was
likes.
hosting a weekly news story show, and he didn't clear his search history.
See, that's why I never. I think whenever I see a streamer doing this, I think it's dangerous, and my advice is never have a stream that is just raw desktop capture. I think raw desktop capture is where problems happen. You want to have every window you're going to stream in its own little thing where you can check it and go, okay, and then you broadcast it.
My other advice is I use Firefox for personal stuff, and I use Chrome for business stuff, and they do not share histories with each other.
There you go.
Oh, good.
That's very smart. Or just, just use that incognito when you're incognito.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole point. The whole point of incognito is that your tags stay where they need to stay. So if you're going, hey, let me check about what's going on in the news or trying to look up something, you're not exposed. But yeah, it was a good Evo. It made me a little bit depressed how good it was. Because Magic,
Why?
well, so Magic the Gathering did their year announcements the same time, and it seemed really desperate. It gave me the feeling that Magic is dying, and it made me nervous. That's why I did that tweet of it seems like everything I like is dying or struggling, except fighting games. They're doing okay.
So yeah, that has been a big conversation after Evo. There's a lot of esports that the venture capitalist funding has just disappeared.
Oh, it's
Richard Lewis.
Yeah, a lot of that crap is dying and going away and all shaky ground. But nah, fighting games are fine. But it's such a strange feel. It's also because during Evo I would get the ad for the Pokemon World Champion with this beautiful animated cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's what that's about.
Yeah, it's and they're talking about the Pokemon, the video game, the card, and then all I can think about is how in Scarlet and Violet runs at 10 frames a second. it's like why are you giving me this exquisitely animated thing and then your game is chugging?
Yeah, I don't. That's unforgivable. That thing's not just locked at 30.
Well,
I don't know.
okay,
so
Tears of the Kingdom, even though I have thoughts on it or whatever, performance-wise was none of that. I didn't have any performance troubles on Tears of the Kingdom, and that game is doing way more than Pokemon, and Pokemon is stuttering and barely running and glitched all over the place, and you're just why doesn't that franchise get I don't know, man. It's just ugh. And then that Pokemon Direct, and that just did nothing. I'm very bitter towards Pokemon. I also feel wait, a lot of the franchises that I liked a lot are feels they're oh, okay, so back on Magic where they did before Magic would always do their Nintendo Direct style thing where they'd say here's the upcoming year of Magic the Gathering, and then they'd kind of do a thing, and this time was just at a convention. They're all right, here's a slideshow of the next 4 years. Here's the sets. Here's the Fallout Commander deck supplement, and then the Assassin's Creed one. Right, gang? It's Assassin's Creed.
Huh?
Striking while the iron has never been colder. Fallout I get. Fallout is always I'm okay. But it doesn't feel like Magic. And then they're named.
Yeah, it's just wild to me how much that game is being hoarded out.
That's the feeling of it. It feels like I don't know, like it's like they looked at Fortnite doing it and they're like, why can't we do it too? And it is kind of working with Magic the Gathering, but there's like on the podcast I was listening to, and they kept saying that like, but then doesn't that destroy your own brand? Because why would people care about like, I don't know, your like Lorwyn 2, because we are going back to Lorwyn when like the Final Fantasy set is coming back, or some other popular thing. It's like, and it like it destroys your own brand. We're like Fortnite, who cares? No one cares.
Yeah, Fortnite is already like this milquetoast nothing core that easily morphs into whatever you actually care
like
about.
Fortnite, like
and it's free.
It is
and
free.
It's free.
And remember, Fortnite, it's as I said at the beginning, the Fortnite skin economy is franchise you like, and then number 2 is cute girl, cute alt girl. That's it.
Yep.
And then it'll be like weird goofy skin that people will do for trolling, and the bottom tier is just guy. Guy is like the very bottom. That's like, no.
Basic man.
Basic man or like cool guy, like no thank you. No thank you. That's for like 10-year-old boys who think they're gonna be gay for playing a girl in a video game. Like that's why cool edgy guy exists, but in the skin economy, that's like the bottom. The current thing is the Jujutsu Kaisen's team over, which they introduced like. See, okay, so here's the thing I was thinking about with Fortnite Jujutsu.
Wait, did they put
Jujutsu Kaisen in?
Yeah, you got the skins. The exclusive like the weapons / powers are, you got the hammer and nail technique, where you can, you got 3 nails and you do basically what she's doing. And of course, the super weapon is Gojo doing the purple, and it allows you to get it, and you can do that purple blast that just kills people in one hit if it hits them.
No,
I like that.
I want it to be Limitless Void. I want the other players, like, I want the whole battlefield to just go white.
Well, that would be...
And it literally crashes, like, computers and PCs. Like, it literally just sends so much information that your machine... Nothing changes for you. Your engine just starts chugging, and theirs doesn't.
So here's what I feel like, as cynical marketing man, I think is Fortnite Jujutsu Kaisen's greatest problem. So what they did is they added
also, what skins are there?
Okay, so there's 4 skins. You got Megumi. God, what's her name? The girl, I forgot her name.
Yeah, Kosaki.
Yeah, you got Gojo and Idori. So you got the main 4, kind of like Naruto. You're gonna get the main 4. And Idori is on like a special premium mini battle pass in your battle pass, which I think is a mistake, because like Idori is not the chase skin.
No,
we all know Gojo is the chase
Gojo
skin.
with the mask off.
Yeah, and that one's just in the store for like 1,500 V-Bucks. And I'm saying, like, personally, if I was to buy it, that's the one I would buy. But like, as cynical businessman, no, you put that one in the premium battle pass that you want to charge for more, because that's the chase skin.
You have them with no mask, and then maybe with the glasses option, because everyone loves that.
Yeah, because it's mask and no mask. That's his variants.
Okay.
Well, I'm like, no, that's the one. That's the one you want to have.
Why don't they have like not a gun, but like an ability where you put up a veil, and then anybody can come in, but no one can get out. That's a good ability.
Yeah.
Also, Kevin, let me do you one better with businessman ethics.
All right, let me hear it.
It's a battle pass for Gojo, and Gojo skins only. The first one is fully clothed. The next tier is the mask off. The next tier is the next article of clothing off.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
until the top of the battle pass.
And the theme of the battle pass is it's like that prison where he's trapped in, and you have to. It's like attention Fortnite gamers. Gojo is trapped in the ceiling cube. You must gain levels and spend V-Bucks to free him, or else the entire sorcerer society is gone awry.
But it's so hot in this
Oh yeah,
cube.
it's getting
Just
steamy.
so hot. It's so hot.
But yeah, so that's happening. I'm probably not gonna buy any skins of like Jujutsu Kaisen, even though I like it. Like I'm still holding out. Like I've decided that like one I only because I have enough V-Bucks, I will only get a battle pass if I have enough to buy it, and then it refunds with more. But like the only anime currently that I would buy a skin for is Chainsaw Man Denji. I'll get that.
That's
I will get the Denji Power Bundle. I'm gonna get it. I don't care. It's gonna happen.
oh,
I can see.
I would love that.
Like you're gonna have because
Coming, you know it's coming.
oh, it's going to happen. Like it's made for Fortnite because they all three of them. They all have their own little pickaxe. You have the chainsaws, the blood hammer, the sword. They have emotes and variants. It's like it's in there. It's gonna happen. You're gonna find a Puchita on the Fortnite map, and then you're gonna merge with.
You're gonna have your Pachita backpack.
Yeah, and then you're gonna merge with him and become like Chainsaw Man, true Chainsaw Man, the one with like 4 arms or whatever, like with Thanos.
I'd love that.
And you're gonna go nuts. That's what's gonna happen. I can see it. We can all see it. It's gonna happen.
Oh no, what are the emotes though?
Oh man, the emotes are gonna be really good. It'll be Denji on ground, like barking like a dog.
No, so one's obviously like revving your chest, you know,
Yeah.
pulling the ripcord.
Yeah.
Oh no, but like, what about like the other like generic unique? Like, there's gonna be one where they're doing like the fox little thing, right? Or like,
Eating a cigarette.
oh,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
It's gonna be all the degrading things Dingy will do for money. Those are
For
your
money and or
sex.
yeah.
It needs to be Kobeni crying while playing Dance Dance Revolution.
Evolution.
Just it's like, yeah. No, that's one of the glider. One of the gliders will be Kobeni's car.
Yeah.
Straight
Yeah.
up, like you're gonna be
Yeah,
holding on
that's
to
like
it.
that's like number 9th most popular character. Of
Oh
course
yeah,
it's gonna
it'll
in
be
the
there.
game.
Yeah.
It might be a traversable emote. They've done that before, where they get like inside like the little cars, like a clown car or something. That could be it. You drive
And
in,
then
like, the tiny car.
And then then when they do it the second time, then you're gonna have Asa.
Yeah, no, Asa will come in like the story. Yeah, like how they do with like all their animes, where like part 1 is here's the characters, and then here's like
Here's
part
the
2.
main ones.
Yeah, and here's like the
Yeah.
part 2s.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know. After Goku got into Fortnite, it was literally it's like okay, literally anything can go into Fortnite
Anything
now.
can happen. I did buy Goku in Fortnite because I feel like that one was enough.
I
like, you
bought
have
Naruto because I just thought that's funny.
That's okay. Like Naruto's up there.
That's hilarious.
Did you buy
with,
Naruto or Sasuke?
Sasuke.
Okay, that's better.
That's the correct
That's
one.
the better one. That's the Fortnite audience.
The better skin.
I think I bought Goku because Vegeta, they messed up his proportions to make him like Fortnite skin. They made him like tall Vegeta, and it's weird.
He's not a manlet. Disgusting.
Yeah, he needs to be small.
They should just use like the female model size.
Yeah.
That would have been okay. But yeah, so anyway, other than that, like, yeah, that's going okay. I started playing Slay the Spire. It's good. I like that game. It's just your roguelike kind of card building game.
Oh.
Not bad. I think it serves its point of like a game that I will play for like an hour if I want to play a game, but I'm too tired and don't want to think too hard about like one of the other games I have on my list.
Mm-hmm. It's very funny you say that because, like, I saw GU in a tweet that he bought that for his plane trip, and then he became addicted to it while at Eva.
It's a good game. It's really because you can. It'll let you. It's that kind of game where, like, when you're playing it, you can play it for like short. But if you want to like go hard on it, it'll let you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like, yo, you want to play for 4? It's like you want to play for 30 minutes or 4 hours, and it'll be just the same all the way through. I like it. It's good. Other than that, I've been watching some Baldur's Gate 3, but I haven't been playing it.
I had forgotten that, like, forever ago, a friend bought me the early access to it.
Oh hell yeah, get in there.
So
Yeah.
I'm like, but at the time it would crash constantly, and I couldn't run it,
Yeah.
so I just never touched it. Going back to it now, it's running a lot better, and
All right.
you know, it's more Baldur's Gate. It's really fun.
What are you playing, Nolan?
An orc cleric.
Hell yeah. Are you doing original or are you doing the Dark Urge?
Original.
Okay, good.
Right now I'm just kind of like messing around with it, and then once I get into it a little better, then we'll start fucking around with different classes.
Well, yeah, no, you just go through it. That game's gonna be replayable. Hang out with your characters. Your Gale, your Shadow Hearts, that Gith Yankee lady, the Tiefling lady who's on fire.
The blade of the frontier.
Yeah, that guy.
I love that guy.
He's like, isn't he a warlock? And he's like pretending not to be.
Yeah.
It's good. Mind flaying up. That game looks good.
Talking to a bunch of goblins.
Yeah, you are. Being evil. Are you being good or evil?
No, I'm not. Listen, I'm sneaking into the goblin camp and murdering all the bad guys, so I don't have to deal with that later.
There you go. Ghost of Tsushima. All in. Listen, sometimes you just gotta poison all of those Mongolians.
Listen, you talk to that orc, that goblin priestess, and be like, "Hey, can we talk in private?" And then you go into a room and you just sneak up behind her and murder her.
There you go. That's proper role playing right there. I endorse it. That's what technically that's like more accurate to how like the Faerun technically operates, and why in all of the Dungeons Dragons multi-universal things, like people do not like going there. like the Faerun or Toril, as it is known, in like the Greater Realm space is like we don't go there. Because those people are monsters and are like really magic too. Everyone it's like a world covered in monsters and psychopaths, so we all just avoid it.
I do like dealing with, the other realm aliens.
Yeah.
And then trying to explain that to normal people and they're like, what?
Yeah,
What's that?
Don't deal. You got the Gith Yankee there. See, what I like about that game is it's throwing all the weird stuff in at like the beginning. Like it's starting you with like the mind flayers and then the tutorial you're in Avernus. Like that game's like, here's Dungeons and Dragons weird crap with the Cthulhu aliens fighting the devils. Because they just showed up while the devils were fighting the demons. Guess, have fun. See, if I was playing
it's Invader Zim.
it is kind of like Invader Zim. If I was playing that game, I'd go
FBI.
all in the Mind Flayer. I'd probably ruin my game because I'm like, nah, we're gonna merge with it. We're gonna do we're gonna get that psionic bullcrap going.
That's literally a point in the game that you get to.
That's the kind of thing too, where I want, if you try to go Mind Flayer, more and more you'll just notice the game is auto playing itself, and it's like, wait, no, I don't want to do this. Like, no, this is what we want to do.
Look, there's no reason to not use your Mind Flayer ability because it's a difficult to roll. when you're using it.
Yeah, it is. You should do it.
You get in for free.
You should always get mind powers. It's really good. And like the last bell of the ball or whatever. I mean, in like Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, you can just become a swarm of bugs.
Oh.
And then
Damn, that sounds even better.
And all of your party members leave you because you're a ravenous swarm of bugs. Like everyone everyone leaves, and it's like, well, you got to kill everyone now, and your power is eat them.
That's fair.
You add to the like one of the parts, because I looked to see what the swarm of bugs playthrough is that like you summon the demon king of bugs and you eat him to become the new demon king of bugs. He is not thrilled.
That's stupid as hell. I love that.
He's like, oh, my greatest servant. Oh no, my greatest servant. And you start like, I'm gonna eat him. Swarm hungers.
Did anyone see the Project L gameplay they did on like some of the backroom stuff?
A little bit. I watched some like clips on Twitter.
Yeah, I saw like clips, and I watched like a little bit and some breakdowns, but I didn't watch like every bit of footage of it.
Okay.
So you can talk.
It looks like a mixture of cross tag battle, Power Rangers Battle for the Grid, and Marvel Infinite.
I was gonna say the more I saw it,
that's perfect.
Because I understand, I think Clockwork's working on it, and he did Power Rangers, right?
Yeah, he's just a tester though. I don't think he's like an actual, or is he an actual?
I thought he was the actual dev on it,
or like a combat developer,
like a consultant or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know, because it felt a lot more Power Rangers, but that's good because I liked Power Rangers.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Power Rangers was like shockingly good. It's in that level of like, yo, that game's sick.
Oh, that's a good ass $30 fighter there.
That's pretty good.
Is it gonna be free?
League of Legends?
No, Project L.
Yeah,
Project L gonna be free.
That's the intent.
Huh.
I thought the intent.
I would
okay.
think so.
I would think it would be. It's going to be one of those where it's going to be free, and then you can pay like the $20 to $30 to unlock everyone or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because like that's the Riot model, and I would assume if you're going in there, especially kind of like untested fighting game wise, I think charging full price or charging I think like even charging like $30 or something is like dangerous.
No, I can believe that.
If you're saying, all right, here's our game. We haven't made one of these before, so try it out. I think that's a smart idea. Also, like sometimes like charging stuff for a game and then not working out can bite you in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
See Artifact, the Dota 2 card game that was trying to be like, no, you gotta buy every card and then buy the game itself, and it died like instantly.
Oh my god, that's who designed that?
Some guy at Valve thought it'd be because they thought like, I mean, the thinking of it is they saw the Magic the Gathering secondary market and they thought, what if we could put that on Steam and then like shave a little bit off the top though? Shave a little bit off the top though. And it didn't work.
Oh yeah, that sounds about like something they do.
Yeah, no, there's always business executive, man. He's ever present. He's ever lurking. He wants a little bit off the top though. Just a little bit. So any other like non-Evo news or non being sad about
Oppenheimer?
How is the Oppenheimer?
So now I've finished the Barbenheimer side quest.
So what did you think about Oppenheimer?
It starts off as a 3 out of 5, and I think it slowly gets its way to a 4 out of 5.
My opinion on the Oppenheimer film, having not seen it, is I think if I wanted to know about Oppenheimer, I would read like the book that was written about him. I think the movie was based on. It was like the Prometheus or something.
Yeah, so like it's also I just don't biopics are not my thing. So for this to be a 4 out of 5, I guess it makes it a good biopic. I think there's a lot of stuff. When you're uh, an American making a film about the atomic bomb, you're gonna have a natural bias, even if you try to include elements of like Japan's already talking about surrendering. It's like you didn't really actually stress enough that this was just a wanton act of genocide.
No, it's freedom, Drew.
Um,
Don't you
Yeah.
understand? It's freedom.
We had to win that war. We probably were going to win, but we had to make sure we did.
Already done. Yeah.
Listen, if we didn't do it, then the Russians would have done it.
But no, they didn't have it.
No, we would have done, Drew, in our proud eagle history. I don't know. I was gonna make a joke there, and I just petered out. I'm done.
Look, if anyone's going to genocide, Japan. Civilians, it's going to be America.
There you go.
We're the kings of
We are real good at it.
Yeah. So what this movie has done is just made me learn more about World War II and be like, oh, everyone always says Japan wouldn't surrender. It's like, no, they said they were going to unconditionally surrender, so Western powers couldn't come in and colonize them, which, oh yeah, that happened after World War II, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. You can discover that story in the multiple Mahjong mangas about.
I love all the Twitter Japanese accounts.
They do like 9/11 stuff with Barbie.
Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm like, yeah, no, that's awesome. Keep it up, guys.
And like my other big problem with it is they don't do anything to actually show the devastation of the bomb when it hit the city. They do a lot of talking about it, and they have him do some like 1,000-yard stares as he imagines what it did to people. But I think if you're making a movie about the horrors that come with making an atomic bomb, you need to at least match what Barefoot Gin did as
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry, but like when you're talking about Oppenheimer's 1,000-yard stares and imagining what happened, all I could think about is like superimposing that with like the Nexus mod where it's like the Street Fighter characters and they're like grotesquely inflated. And he's just like, oh. He just. That's all I can think about. I'm like, that'd be funny.
And so, like, I think that's a problem. But I think the best part of it is, like, when they detonate it for the first time and you see this, like, huge white flash. And then there's, like, a minute or a couple minutes of them like congratulating, like being excited that like it went off. It's as deadly as like we feared and hoped it would be. And then the force of the explosion hits them after that, like that time span. Like when you see someone hit a baseball and you're in the outfield. Yeah, like that's how much of a time delay there was and how gigantic this explosion was. And I think that is such a good representation, like to help the audience understand it.
It's the thesis statement of the film, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Check it out, we did it. Aren't we cool? And then you hear it's like, oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, Skedios.
Overall, Barbie's a better movie. If you're only gonna see one, go with Barbie.
Well, also, Oppenheimer's like 3 hours long. I can't stand movies that long.
I mean, it's pretty well paced.
I can't
it's
stand
pretty well
it.
paced. Also,
they need to be having Temple Run go in the background and then Family Guy quotes, and then I can watch it.
Yeah, and then the NPC lady.
Yeah, she's gonna go like yum yum yum, ba bum yum yum, family.
Every 10 minutes, Oppenheimer is like, "Man, this is worse than the time blah 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 happened."
I think movies are too long now.
Oh, I think they're way too long. I think most because they're trying to like justify the cinema price. I think movies ideally should be between 90 minutes and 2 hours.
So this is a weird thing because there's still a lot of stuff that's churned out that is like Talk to Me is not a 3 hour movie. There's a lot of those like Blumhouse movies are not 3 hour movies. Saw is about to be 2 hours, but
I think that's too long for a Saw
Oh my
movie. A
god.
Saw
yeah,
movie
yeah,
should be
100%.
like trash movies should be 90
So
minutes.
it's this weird idea where it's like these popcorn throwaway movies, Marvel, are like getting this like weird audience prestige associated to them, not from like actual film critics, but from Reddit film critics. So part of that I think is also meaning like we need it to be longer because then it's more prestigious, and it's like no, it's just more garbage. That doesn't make it better, it just makes it more.
Meg
But if I
2,
talk
The
loud,
Trench is almost 2 hours long.
Good god.
No, Meg 2, The Trench should be like 80 minutes. I'm not even saying.
It should be 70.
Okay, like I could go like 77, that kind of range. Like that's what it should be.
you should cut 10 minutes off for each number in the sequel past one.
Okay. I'm in for that.
So then it's Friday the 13th, part 5 should have been 20 minutes.
All right. Actually, I'd probably be. I'd watch it then. Give me like a vignette of like Freddy
Quick
Krueger.
and in and out murders.
Yeah, just that's what we want to see for 20 minutes.
To all our listeners at home, if you have Max, all the Nightmare on Elm Streets are on Max right now. So just a little fun fact for you.
I mean,
And remember, listener, at least half of those were good.
I saw the first
and
one.
and unarguably, Nightmare on Elm Street 2 is the best and gayest.
That
yeah,
one's
it is.
cool.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, there's a couple of those that are cool. I even
Like
think
unintentionally.
I think the one it doesn't like conceptually where it's like the whole point of the Friday the 13th films was to encase like where it gets really meta about Friday the 13th. I really like
Nightmare
that.
on Elm Street?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like the one yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street. That's what I meant. The Nightmare on Elm Street one where it's like it cuts back to like that's a film series and it's being
So
made.
yeah, so that's the last one. That's Wes Craven's New Nightmare.
I like conceptually I like that one a lot.
That's the one that you can see laid a lot of roots for him making Scream. And I don't like Scream, but I like the ideas in New Nightmare.
I think Scream, like a lot of horror movies, like one is good. Like that's the like Scream 1 is the concept, but that concept is not like 10 movies long. It's like one.
Also, is Insidious the one with the
Insidious
like
is with
watching the
Bagul.
movie? Yeah, so I think New Nightmares also laid the roots for Insidious.
I like the word Bagul.
I did too.
It's a really fun word to say. It's like
Goofus.
it is not like Bagul is not scary. Like even though they try to jump scare you with Bagul, and I like it's just there's something about how the mouth feel of the word Bagul that just makes me laugh and like smile.
They just put ghoul in it, and then I think tried to make it sound Slavic,
Bagul.
and I think that was their goal.
Because calling something a Bagul is really funny to me. Like some kind of goat, like, oh shit, it's a Bagul.
Yeah,
It doesn't sound scary at all.
No.
Get out of here, you
We gotta do something about
looking.
the Bagul. Like, huh?
It's
Okay.
like it's that kind of like it's
Like
that
Babadook's already dumb, and Bagul is an even dumber Babadook.
I think Babadook is less dumb because it's more like that's kind of what like the haunted fairy tale would be. It's like Rumpelstiltskin or whatever.
Oh god, you can't say that because we've watched way too much Once Upon a Time in my house.
Oh. Is that a horror movie or just like what do you mean like Once Upon a Time?
That's the like WB or no ABC Family Disney show about all the Disney-owned fairy tale characters living in reality.
Oh man.
Oh,
It's like imagine Fables, but now
The CW, the ABC Family version.
Yeah, ABC Family Fables. That's
Oh
what
hell
this
yeah.
is.
That is something that the woman has brought into the house, and you watching it.
Unfortunately.
I could be
But now we're
worse.
watching Ugly Betty, and Ugly Betty is much better. Still bad and trashy, but much better than Once Upon a Time.
It could always be worse, Drew. You take that one. You take your
worse
knowledge
shows.
of
There are way
like
worse.
of your ABC Family show.
It could be Archie. All right.
Yeah, it could be Riverdale.
No, it could be Secret Life of the American Teenager.
What's that?
Oh, that sounds awful immediately.
No, that's the low point. That I don't even think she finished watching that one.
Dang. See, you're
Yeah.
talking
No,
about
it
all these
could
like mysterious shows that like I don't know about. I'm like, man, if I'm gonna
What's
watch 4
the-
hours, I'm gonna watch this dude talk about Fallout New Vegas for 4 hours.
What's the Netflix one about the stalker?
You's actually pretty good.
Oh, see, we watched like the first half of season 1 and then dropped it.
Yeah, so it goes places. I think it kind of loses itself a little bit in season 3 and 4. But they've confirmed season 5, the main character is finally going to get his comeuppance.
Finally. But I'm sorry. He was like the worst person immediately in season 1.
Yeah, and he should be.
I am upset that he doesn't get his comeuppance until season 5.
I mean, he doesn't have an easy run of things.
Oh, okay, well, good.
It's not like high beams. I mean, he had to cut off a toe and fake a death at the end of season 3.
Does he have powers?
No, he
Huh?
doesn't have any powers.
Do they?
He does have powers. He's the ultimate simp.
Yes, he's the ultimate simp. He's super obsessive about who he loves. I use love in quotation marks. And he reads a lot of books. But I gotta go.
All
Gotta
right.
get back to work.
Okay.
Bye. Later days.
Later day.
Bye.
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 I'm gonna click on the off. I did the right one this time.